Okay, this is the headlights. You can see on 28 and 29, they're more bullet shaped. 30, 31, they're more just bowl shaped, like a kitchen bowl. So these are kind of like a bullet. And this one, I've went over it lightly with a wire wheel and took it apart. And this one, I'll show you how to take them apart. But first, you have to pull this back, and it's spring loaded, and it swings over. Oh, this one's very rusty. Then the lens will come off, and there's a rope seal right here, which is probably pretty deteriorated. That one's, oh, this looks like hardware rope. And to get the lens out, there's 3 little clips. If you can see them. There's a clip right here, clip right here, and a clip right here. That one's missing. Take these off. So, make it a little easier. Now that one's probably been flopping around a while. But you just take a screwdriver and push the clip back and push the lens towards you. There. And this last one should be easy. There you go. And it just lifts out of the frame. And these are what you call a fluted lens. You can see it's, and there's like little directional flutes. Now this, you can tell that it's not smooth. It's the backside, and need to be cleaned up. But these were for 28 and 29, and then some of them, like my other car, somebody has converted it over, and you could put a different ring on it and put a sealed beam in there, like a from the 50s or 60s. You can just get a sealed beam down at AutoZone. So on mine, somebody switched it over to sealed beam, and I'm gonna have to switch it back. It's a 31, so it's different than this one anyways. But so here you have your adjustment with your what we need to take first is the screw here. Screwdriver's big. We get a smaller screwdriver. Okay. So you take a screwdriver and unscrew this. And there's your little, that's your adjustment screw for the lens, and it brings the bulb in and out. There we go. If you can see it right there. It's a little tab, and what I did was I just stuck the screwdriver in there, pried a little bit, and she popped loose. And this wire should just come right out. It just slides straight in. There's a little notch right here on the side of this, and then it lines up with the notch on this. So, and be careful because you have a spring on the back side of this adjuster screw. So be careful that you don't lose that spring. Yeah, and I could have left the, I wasn't sure how everything was rusted together. I could have left this in there and then undone it, because to put it back together, that's how it's going to go back together. Put the screw back in here so I don't lose it. It's like this has been mangled a little bit over the years. You can see somebody's been in here, and they I think that's electrical tape from probably the 50s, and did away with the connector right here. So I'm gonna have to cut them to get them out. And I guess that's what somebody else did, was they cut them to get them out. So there's that. As you can see, it's a bullet shaped inside. And this is, it's a little spring loaded for when you need to move your ball and adjust it on your headlight bar. But now I gotta, this is riveted on, so I'm not gonna take that off. I'm just going to clean it up, try to get rid of the rust, and see what they look like. 28, 29 are supposed to be nickel plated. So when you chrome plate something, first you clean it, then you put a copper on there to make it more adhere to the metal and make it smooth, because you can polish the copper. Then they put nickel plating on, and then the chrome plating is kind of like a clear coat for a modern car. So the chrome actually will protect the nickel and make it last longer, but the nickel is the 28s and 29s were just nickel plated. So, and nowadays you can actually get these the 3031s, at least you can get them stainless steel, polished stainless steel. So there we go, that's the headlights, and we'll have to clean them up first and then we'll put them back together.